Now, in this very short module, I'm going to talk a bit about how JavaScript and the browser run together. If we look at the browser as a factory that has certain raw materials, which one of them is HTML code, the second is the CSS, our styling, and the third is JavaScript. The browser does some processing and eventually produces and renders a web page. This is the product that we see and we interact with. Now, JavaScript is executed by the browser's engine only after the HTML and the CSS have been rendered. Essentially, what that means is that JavaScript will only run when the whole structure and style of the page has been put in place. This is particularly useful because in certain instances, we can use JavaScript to update the user interface dynamically. And it makes sense for the web page to have been fully loaded before the JavaScript can run to update the user interface as we need. Finally, it's also good to note that JavaScript runs within the browser tab that it's open. Essentially, what that means is that each browser tab is its own separate bucket for running JavaScript code. So the JavaScript code running in one browser tab cannot affect the web page in another browser tab. So I'll show you a quick example. So if we go back to our JavaScript label example, we see here that we have some JavaScript that allows me to change the name on the label. However, if I click on any other tab on my web browser, the JavaScript that was running on our previous tab doesn't affect this web page that I can see here that is showing my Google Drive page. So this is really useful because it means that when you open a web page and the JavaScript is running on that web page, it cannot do anything malicious and possibly try and read sensitive information in other web tabs or other web pages that you have open. And that is a quick summary of JavaScript and the browser and how it's executed.